Alright, I'm going to go over how to install the Wildcat theme. So right now I just have the default theme installed on WordPress and nothing else. So let's go ahead and go to our dashboard, and then we're going to go under Appearance and Themes. And then from here we can just either click on the big Add New Theme button or the Add New Text button up here. Once we do that, you're going to look for this small text link on the top left, Upload. Once we click on that, then we can browse for our files. So the first file that you're going to browse through, or your download from ThemeForest, once you unzip it, you'll get these two folders and then the actual theme folder. And you have documentation, additional files, such as Photoshop files and screenshots. What we're looking for is the .zip file within that called Wildcat WordPress.zip. Should be about a megabyte. So we're going to open that and then install it. And it should be a pretty quick install since the file size is so small. And you can either click Activate here, or you can look under Appearance Themes and you'll see it in a list and be able to activate it that way as well. So once you activate the theme, you'll get this message up here, which says this theme recommends the following plugins. So let's go ahead and click Begin Installing Plugins. We of course recommend all of these. I'd say go ahead and install all these plugins, and then you can always remove them later. But I guess I'll go over them really quickly. Breadcrumbs is just the little navigation when you're navigating through pages in the top right. Let me show you on the live preview of that. So when I say the breadcrumb plugin, it's what's actually generating this text up here. So if you don't want that text, you can always remove the plugin later on, and it will automatically remove that text. Then we have the contact form, pretty self-explanatory. We have some short codes built in to the theme. And then we have this relevancy search plugin. And this plugin isn't necessary either, but it upgrades the WordPress search engine a lot, and you're going to get better results when you're searching through any forms throughout your site. WooCommerce, you'll definitely want this one. This is what generates all of the trips and activities and all sorts of stuff that we're using in the theme. And then we have a Lightbox plugin for when you click on images, they pop up in a pretty lightbox. So you can select them all just by clicking up here and install, or you can hover over them and install them one at a time. I go ahead and just bulk it, do all of them together. Should be pretty quick depending on the server speed. So once you've installed them, you can either click Return to Plugins Installer, or going under Appearance and Install Plugin, and you'll notice they're all still here, and you still need to activate them now. So once you select them, you can activate and apply. And then it'll say, good job, you've installed, and then you will not get that message again. And then under Appearance and Plugins, you won't get that message for install plugins since we've already installed the recommended ones. You will, however, notice there's two more prompts. One is Welcome to WooCommerce. Do you want to install the WooCommerce pages? These are checkout, account, all those pages that go along with the e-commerce. Go ahead and click Install Pages, and it will install them and say Welcome to WooCommerce. Under Pages, you'll notice that it added cart, checkout, account, and your shop index. Now you'll still have another message, and you can just go into the settings page, and then it's just asking you to go over some of these options. If this is a little too much for you, or you don't want to read it, just disable the search option, this relevancy plugin under plugins. Or you can just ignore this message as it won't affect your site. It just needs things to be set up. And these are just things like, what do you want to pull into the search? And so you can pull in different things like products and categories, because by default, WordPress won't search through a category. So for instance, this is what we have in the live preview. I select categories and tags, and we're going to want to pull in products as well. And then you just click Save and Index, and then that message goes away. So that's all you need to know for installing the plugins and theme.